early in my career, the two words that I've always really, somebody shared them with me and I've always gravitated is that idea of being humble and hungry. So one of the skills that I think interns develop at Henry Schein is a sense of authentic confidence. A lot of times when an individual interviews or they present themselves, they have a interview confidence, but what I've seen develop over, especially even with Kyle Wilkins, is this area of where he becomes more comfortable in his own skin. The thing that I love about Wilkins is he's always seeking feedback. In every step of the way, even when Wilkins crushes it and he knocks it out of the park, he's always asking, how can I get better? How did I do with that? What have you seen that I can improve? And I think we all as humans want this, we want to feel good. We want somebody to tell us that we did a good job, but we learn more in those areas of improvement. I'd say he learns from mistakes, but he hasn't made any. I mean, he just keeps coming in crushing it. But he's always looking for those fine tuning of the smallest details, and that's those areas that he'll continue to grow in.
So one thing that surprised me about this internship is the amount of trust they have with me and all the patients as well. They're really helping me grow as a person and as a career, like within my career. And I think that is very essential. And I really am so appreciative of all that they have done. And especially within like allowing me to do two separate things, because a lot of the times, if you go for an internship, even if you're a double major, you would only have to do one thing. I can only focus on finance, or I can only focus on marketing. So it's really nice to be able to have that flexibility where they're trying to promote each of my majors and help me get experience in both and connect me with as many people as possible. I have to say is a lot of the networking opportunities that they give, that definitely has to be something major, because I'm able to sit on a lot of meetings, connect with a lot of people in different places. And I think that is something that is very essential for interns to learn, is how to communicate in a business setting.
One of the most important things in my career and me as a person is relationships and connections, and the ability to get out there and meet people, the ability to connect, the ability to stay in touch with them. And you never know along your career when something else is going to pop up. It may be unrelated to what you're doing now. It may be a future job opportunity. It may be just pinging ideas off of different people, like, how do you guys do this? And I think that's one of the areas that Henry Schein is so good at, because we're connected to so many different industries. So when you can look at the talent and the people that are at this organization and the reach that other people have, I mean, it's incredible the resources that come from this organization.
Yeah, definitely. I couldn't agree more. There's a lot of internal and external networking going on. For example, I was doing Special Olympics, so I'm able to talk to people from other states. For me personally, it's have a yes mindset. Without a doubt, no matter how intimidating something is or how scary something is, you should just say yes, because you grow in the uncomfortable situations. Like just recently, they gave me the option to lead a team meeting, and it was very scary, pretty nerve-wracking. I've never done that before. And I just said yes, even though it was very uncomfortable, but it was such a growing experience. And I feel like I learned so much from it. And then how to be, an advocate for your own learning. I'd say that you have to ask questions after. You have not be afraid to ask for constructive criticism and feedback. Like, for example, after I led that meeting, I asked the higher ups, I just emailed them and said, hey, what I did, thank you for the opportunity, but is there anything that I did good and what can I do better? And they were so nice about it. They gave me the constructive criticism that I needed, and even gave me an article on how to improve for the next time, and gave me the option to do it again later on in the summer. So I think you definitely have to ask and definitely follow up.
Yeah, we're all in charge of our own destiny, and we're in charge of our career and our learning and opportunity. And if you don't raise your hand and you don't put yourself out there, a lot of times you're not going to get the shot. And so, asking questions, asking if I can sit in on that meeting, asking if I can be a part of that project, asking if I can, can we meet on this? And I think when you're able to as Kyle said, of just raising your hand and saying, yes, yeah, I'll do that. Even though you're like, I don't have a clue how to do this, but you figure it out. And if you're willing and you're active and your people are like, they're going to bring you along. And especially when there's a lot of work to be done, you're like, you want to give it a shot? Awesome. We'd love it. And so I think it's not being afraid or sitting back and just waiting for people to come to you, but being proactive and saying, hey, I'd love to learn more. I'd love to be a part of this, or just showing that eagerness and that enthusiasm.